Tim Edmonds now joined by former Mustang Willie Mitchell, now a member of the Vancouver Canucks. And Willie, you spent 2 years as a member of the Mustangs. I guess first off, how did you find your way here to Melfort?
It was kind of unique, to be honest. I was playing hockey in the BC Junior Hockey League in Kelowna, and the major junior team went in there. So our team dispersed, and there was a dispersal draft, and I went to Penticton, the BC Junior League, but I could go anywhere else in Canada. And Kevin Dickey, who was coach at the time, and the Mustangs were hosting the Royal Bank Cup, called me and said, we're hosting. We'd like you to come out. No guarantees that you're making the team. And I basically just took a chance and went out there. And that's how I ended up with the Mustangs.
What do you remember from your 2 years of playing in the Palace?
Oh, lots. I remember Brian Munn's his announcing, but it was such a great time for me personally. I've had friends from that team, and obviously our year with the Royal Bank Cup was exceptional. I was fortunate to have two great coaches. I tell this to anyone, as Kevin Dickey was a really good defensive coach, and played under him for a year and learned that side of the game. And the next year I had Mark Habscheid, who taught me a lot about the offensive part of the game. But I have some friends from that team we still keep in touch to this day. Ryan Holmstall, Colin Anderson, Curtis Dole, Barkley Sauter, Daryl Andrews. The team was a very tight team, obviously, because of the success we had that year and how good of a team we were. So, a lot of memories. My billets, I stayed with Ross and Terry Benson, were phenomenal. Keep in touch with them all the time. They're just terrific people, and just people in the community. I don't know, it was a great experience for me. It was where I kind of really felt at home, obviously with the people I stayed with, but with the team as well. And so lots of great memories.
And I see you keep in touch with a lot of the guys you played with. Do you ever keep an eye on how the current Mustangs are doing?
I'll take a peek once in a while. Absolutely. Another guy, obviously, who's been associated with the team, Leonard Strandberg. I speak to him a few times, and obviously he gives me the lowdown on what has been going on with the Mustangs and stuff like that, obviously. And I'll peek once in a while. I'll be honest, not as much lately as I probably should. When you play in the National Hockey League, things get really busy, and it's kind of a struggle of time for yourself and your family sometimes. Obviously during the course of the season we're traveling, we're flying everywhere, and you get your summers, and it's trying to fit in, visiting with your family, your in-laws and stuff like that, and time flies by, and there's only so much time in the day, I guess.
Now, from the Mustangs, you headed south to the NCAA. How much did that help your development?
Yeah. A really important year for me, I think, just personally, was, the year in Melfort, we went to the Royal Bank Cup, and, I was, asked Kevin Dickey, I was a fifth to sixth defenseman on a Tier 2 junior team, and the Royal Bank Cup, I found a way to kind of elevate my play, and that kind of got me noticed, and I started talking to U.S. colleges and stuff like that, and so be it. I was lucky enough to get drafted in the NHL. It was a total shock. I had no clue, and but I got scholarships, and most of the teams already had all their scholarships out, and so I had to go back to Melfort for another year, and playing under Mark Habscheid and having a great year gave me a ton of confidence. And from that, going into college, like you spoke about, I stepped in there with a lot of confidence, got a chance to play down there a lot, and just managed to learn about what to eat. As a Melfort, I was a chubby little kid. I was 227 pounds. Today I probably weigh about 207, and I just got faster, better, and I just kind of learned about my body, and I think that's in college was the main thing. I learned how to train, diet to be a professional, and that kind of got me quicker. And it's a big thing to play in the National Hockey League, and so college just is. I don't know. I think it's just a great stepping stone. Obviously, there's two ways to go. It's major, junior, and college. But I think college teaches a lot about life as far as time management, and also, hockey a lot of times doesn't pan out for people, and you have a good education to fall back on.
Now you've put in quite a bit of time in the NHL, now the top level you can get to. What are some of those things that pop out at you, some of those experiences the last few years?
Oh, God. It's... these questions I could talk. I could give you answers forever. I feel like I'm not doing my time in Melfort justice either. There's so many great memories. I could talk about that forever. But in the NHL, man, there's so many. It's it's a dream come true. It's something you as a kid playing road hockey games, dreaming of playing in the National Hockey League. Obviously, I'm playing for the Vancouver Canucks now, and I'd go down to the games at Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver when I was a kid, and strive to be a Vancouver Canuck and be like one of them. And then now I am, and it's really surreal. It's it's awesome. I don't know how else to describe that, but there's been many things. I think in life you set goals, and I always dreamed of playing in the NHL. Never thought I would, and then once you get there, get a crack at it, your next goal is to play regularly in the NHL. I was in New Jersey for a little bit, in and out of the lineup, got traded to Minnesota, and then I was a regular in the NHL. And that's one of my best memories. Is just a sense of I'm here and I'm a regular. After that, I guess maybe it was like scoring my first NHL goal, because it's such a sense of accomplishment, because you feel like you're on the score sheet. Now it's like, okay, I'm here. And then I guess personally, now I feel that I'm in a situation where I'm a guy who's counted on, or a key guy on the team in certain situations. And so for me, on a personal hockey level, I guess those are major highlights for me, and things with a sense of accomplishment. I don't know. Obviously there's a lot of other things comes with playing with the National Hockey League. Our travel, it's fun. The cities we get to go to, the people you get to meet, the experiences. I'd never have that, if it wasn't for the game of hockey. And so, I could give you. This could turn into an hour interview if you wanted all that, but lots of great memories. Just playing in front of fans of 18,500 and going nuts in Minnesota. It was a great hockey environment. Went to the Western Conference Finals. It was a team what was not supposed to go that far. Terrific memories from that. Playing a hockey night in Canada, CBC, getting that towel, stuff like that. Those are all things that I feel I'm very fortunate to do.
No, it's a long way from the Melfort Mustangs to the SJHL to now the Vancouver Canucks. What's some advice you'd have for somebody, not just with the Mustangs, but maybe playing Tier 2 hockey or major junior hockey even?
Oh, big. I guess the big one is that, you can make it. It doesn't matter where you are, and I think I'm a prime example of that. I think I developed late as a hockey player. Like I said, I was a 5th, 6th defenseman. As a 18-year-old in Tier 2 junior, I got drafted in the NHL that year, even though I was a 5th, 6th defenseman on a Tier 2 team. Next year, I had, obviously a really, really good year in the SJHL, and everything kind of steamrolled from there. And so I think, the thing is that Tier 2 is a great route, and Melfort was that for me. It's funny how things kind of happen in your life. Our team got dispersed in Kelowna, and a phone call, and I acted out on it. And so sometimes you got to take chances too, and sometimes when you take those chances, you got to make your own breaks too. I think I've worked hard to be where I'm at. I train hard. I love the game. I have a passion for the game, and so if you follow through on those things, I think you have a good chance of succeeding or doing the things you want to do. And so I guess being a guy in Tier 2, I think in the SJHL. I think all those the recipe's there for success if you want to take it. And so I think guys, whether it's in Melfort and the SJ, can play in that league and move on from there and possibly play in the NHL. So I guess that's it. And enjoy it. Enjoy all those rinks, all the barns, playing in Flin Flon and Nipawin and stuff like that. It's fun. Those are great memories, and enjoy it. And because after, when you're done, you're going to really look back on how fun those memories were.
And now, before we let you go, there's one thing that's probably been on a few people's minds. In the playoffs, you guys had a pretty good run. Come out for overtime one day with missing a pretty key piece of the puzzle. Where was your goalie, Roberto Luongo?
He was on a TP run. That's where he was. He had some stomach issues going on, so he couldn't get the gear on quick enough. That was a tough situation for us. It's even tougher for him, the competitor he is. But sometimes, sometimes you just got to do certain things, and so he couldn't quite get back out there in time, but he managed to get out in time, and Danny Sabrin kind of held the fort while he was gone. So, I guess he's doing what everyone thought he was doing, I guess, is the answer to that one.